And now we move to another. We've gotten another youth showcase group that came in to visit us, which you've heard me talk about it. I just love watching the kids play. Their name is Aaron, Trey, and Ian, and I have with me Aaron
and Ian.
Aaron and Ian. Trey is he's the bass player. You can never depend on a bass player.
Those bass players.
Yeah, and they're here in the youth showcase representing the Kentucky Blues Society. You guys just got done with your showcase a little while ago?
Yeah, actually, we played at 440. Yeah.
440. Yeah. How was it?
I thought it went pretty well with it.
Yeah, we played at the Blues Hall. I think that was the best that we've ever played there because we've done a few live performances before at the Sunday night jams that the Kentucky Blues Society sets up to try to practice before we came here.
Mm-hmm.
And at the Blues Hall, it was just phenomenal.
Well, that's just the Blues Hall,
Yeah.
Great venue.
Yeah, there's just that hall that's right next door. There's just the vibes in the hall are just there, and there's nothing to stop them. How long have you guys been playing?
Together or just in?
Well, let's start with individually.
All right, I've been playing guitar for 4 years now.
Okay. And how old are you? I'm sorry.
I'm 17.
17. Okay.
Yeah.
And Ian, how long have you been playing drums?
I've been playing drums for I think almost 10 years now, but then I started taking lessons 8 years ago.
Okay. And how old are you?
I'm 14.
14. Okay. So 10 years. So you started was that when you were banging the pots in mom and dad's kitchen with a wooden spoon?
My dad bought basically a broken drum set from one of his friends, and he kind of just had it set up in the house, and he never played it. So one day I just took the sticks and just beat on it and tried to make some sound. And since then, I've worked hard enough that he eventually got me lessons. So
very cool, very cool. And how long have you been together as a band?
When did
I think for like 3 months or so.
Yeah, like November, late October, early November, so not very long at all.
Okay, so you get together 3-4 months ago. How do you end up here in Memphis at the youth showcase?
There's a guy back home, his name's Ken Smith, and he just, I don't know, he's like the puppeteer. We're his marionettes. He just picks us up and places us where he wants us to, so he just told us we were going to come down here and play, and we were more than excited too. So.
Yeah, I can imagine. Where in Kentucky are you guys from?
The Bowling Green area.
Okay.
I'm from Bowling Green. He's from Allen County, right?
Okay. Yeah. I know where it is. How did you guys get into the blues? You start playing instrument as an instrument, but how did the blues come about?
And you can go ahead.
Awesome. Okay. I really didn't like blues for a long time, but one Monday night, one of my friends, Jacob, him and his dad took me to Waba's, which is a local restaurant in Bowling Green, and they had something called Teen Jam, and there I met Kenny Lee and Zach Smith, and they really helped me to start playing blues and start playing live, and I really thank them for it.
Is this what you guys both want to do for the rest of your lives?
It's a possibility, definitely.
Possibility, huh?
I'd like to play music, but I know to have a plan B because,
Yeah. Well, and playing music, you certainly, if you want to make it a lifelong dream in the blues, you got to know that the 12-bedroom house is not in your future.
Very true.
But
maybe the blues will come back, yeah.
We can only hope, and obviously, with so many youth showcase groups, how many were there this day? Like 12, 13?
I'm not sure, but I know there were 2 for every venue, so there were a lot.
Yeah, and I think in a couple of venues, I thought that there was even more than 2 when I was looking at the list.
From all over the world too. Some of the countries I didn't know they were into blues, like the Philippines and Australia and New Zealand. That I had no idea.
Yeah, it's absolutely. I actually spoke with Blue Rascal yesterday. Interesting group of kids.
Yeah, they played right before us at the Blues Hall. They were really, really cool guys.
Yeah, it was really interesting to talk to them. They were just so incredibly excited to be here. It's just like as I'm sure you guys are also. But for them to come, halfway across around the world, pretty incredible. What is it? 21 youth showcase bands. Have you been able to go to the clubs and see the challengers and
yeah?
Who's the one band that really knocked you out so far?
There was a group from Amsterdam, and they played at BB King's last night, and the bass player, who is not present, him and I went up there and we checked it out, and they tore the house down, in my opinion. It was really good. It was really good.
Are you hoping to go out tonight after the competition is over and maybe get called up on stage at a jam somewhere?
Oh yeah, tap room. That's where we're going.
You're going tap room?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna go to the Hard Rock first and then work over the tap room.
Okay. There's friction in the band, folks. We'll get it settled. There's friction in the band. BB King or the tap room. Guys, much luck to you. I noticed you put the Kentucky Blues website on my sheet of paper. Are you going to put a website up for you guys? I mean, is this, now that you had the trip to Memphis, is it going to get serious? Get a website and
it could. I have no idea. But we are on YouTube, though. You just got to search our band name, which is Aaron, Trey, and Ian, and some of our live performances will pop up, and you can check us out there.
Very cool. You're hoping to go and try to cut some music and put something on disc?
We are thinking about it for sure at this point.
I really hope that we get a recording session. I'd like some, #1 hits on the charts and stuff.
We now know who the dreamer is. Yeah. Aaron, Trey, and Ian. We've been speaking with Aaron and Ian. Aaron is the lead guitarist, and Ian is the drummer. Trey, who plays bass and vocals, he's a bass player, so he didn't show up. Guys, much luck to you. Hopefully, we'll see you back here next year, and maybe a couple of years you'll be having to have judges in front of you.
True. That's the dream, man.
There you go. Thank you. We're gonna end this show here. You guys can go over and sign that for me, and then I'll take your picture before we leave. We're going to end this session, and we'll be back at 9 o'clock